The orange them I blow them on. The orange them I blow them on. Family. We say family. Family. We say family. I don't cancel the topic. I have a topic already. So let's get into it. The PMP in there. Then they are St. Thomas. Yeah, the people I'm out in them orange, they're in St. Thomas. Yeah, the on. But obviously at that time, the count was not fully in. But now the count is fully in. I came home and I'm catching up. But my PMP friend called me and said, Ali, on no win. He said, don't play with me. She said, I'm not joke on no win. But as you can see the title, the whole way Andrew only win because the PMP make him win. You understand? Because we done a JLP. Me and him at work today. Where my son at work today. Right? Where my son at work today. And representing Jamaica election. You understand? And I was very optimistic about it. Because when you watch a crowd sometime it look like the other party have a chance. Sometimes. Right now look on them. Them out of them orange. Power to the people and them have one of them things. Yeah then if you want to see it, see them there. Let me show you them. So you see for yourself, you see the excitement. And them say that is in St. Thomas. I drink some hot chocolate. I come in and outside feel a little nippy. I say I drink a little bit of hot chocolate. I'm a tea person. No, this is my thing. The only reason why JLP win, PMP made them win. The last time Andrew won, he had a landslide. At least the first time, remember? He had a landslide. And you can't have a landslide like that unless the PMP support him. Right? The last election, and now this one again. It's either two things. You know, a lot of times, that's why you can't trust people. I remember 1980. When I was back home, I was 1980, I was 14. And I remember when 1980 election, that was the first time I'm aware of election, right? And I remember that time when the election ran, Waterford was a new housing scheme, and Portsmouth was a new housing scheme in the area at the time, right? And I remembered when the election ran that year, and the JLP for that jurisdiction won. Can't tell me talk fast, but some tongue tie up. And a JLP did win. Everybody was like, oh, the LGLP for win. Because everybody assumed Waterford was straight 100% JLP and Portsmouth was straight 100% PNP. And them get a shock. So, I say all that to say this. A lot of times people come out and go on because of the area them live. Them have to act like them is JLP and them is PNP and them have to act like them are PNP if them are JLP. And so when them go and go put them X beside the bell, or wherever them put them X, them thing. Because, so what I say right now, obviously, when them went out to vote, they were hypocrites. Them go vote for the JLP. It's either that or them never show up. Them never show up one way or the other and them make JLP win. No, I'm a JLP, so I'm not fighting against it. I'm just saying I only give it a win. On a first on self up to it and take accountability because I on a hypocrite, I on go vote for the man. I on go vote for the man and give him like a landslide. You understand? I on go vote for the man. You understand? Or one didn't go vote at all. What's enough for understanding now? If one don't vote at all, that means say, and you're PMP, that means say, one get a vote to Andrew. That means one get a vote to Andrew. You understand? So let us say Andrew won by 5,000. Remember, say you are part of the 5,000 that did not go out and vote. Yeah. If you go vote, that'll be 4,999. But you never go, so your extra vote, bring it up to the 5,000. So a PMP, make JLP win. That's all I got to say. That's what we just come in the night have to say. A PMP, make JLP win. That's what's up. So now for own yourself up to this and blame on yourself. Don't blame nobody on Obia and thief ballots and whatever. Own a thing. On the thing, on the hear about the recipe, on the hear about the land where all the promises, and on go the poll and switch. I remember also one of them I just found out that she was JP. So I had two friends that I grew up with. That's why I'm trying to show you how people when you're in your community, you have to act a certain way, put on the clothes and go on, and when you go to the poll, do your thing. I remember many years ago, I found out that one of my friends and her family was PNP. But when the election had gone, they just go on regular. So you just thought they were JLP because Passage Foot was a JLP area. You understand? And so there were people who were PNP but they don't know because they just go on regular and them just talk with the matter. And it's just a few years ago, I found out one of my very good friend that I grew up with. She and her family was PNP. I mean, nearly dead. I say, see, you not PNP? She said, yeah. She said, yeah. And you never know because people, at them time the politics was dangerous. At them time the politics was dangerous. And so, you don't trust nobody if you tell them your business, and so forth. So when my friend wouldn't know what we're talking about, just a few years ago too, I was shocked when she told me. So I say, oh yeah, that time from, she said, all away at that. She said, I remember say I saw and some come from, I said, what you say? Yeah. So I was like, wow. So that's what I'm trying to say. Sometimes you live in a certain area, you just have to act. If it's like controlled by a certain party, 100%, you have to just act that way. You have to just act that way.
Managing long emails or spending hours on the phone, everything you care about.
You have to just act that way. Vice versa. You have to just act that way. The other one when I find out, I found out many years ago too, and I was like, wow. Yeah. So I say that to say this. Congratulations again, Mr. Onlys. And as a JLP myself, because of my family. I've never voted ever, but because my family that I was raised in was fully JLP, I just consider myself a JLP. So what I'm saying is to Mr. Oldness, just implement some rules for the crime and the violence, and that people can start come home back and enjoy ourselves. You know, that more really want you step up your foot on the crime and the violence. You know, that's number one. And number two, there's some good hospitals, man, because a lot of people would like to come back home, but when we see how the health system stay, it like myself here, the health system terrifies me, may I tell you the truth, you know. And so those are very, 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 very important issues in Jamaica. What we say, issue or issues in Jamaica that need to be acted upon ASAP. You know, but congratulations again, you get another chance, and I hope all that you promise to the people you're gonna double the minimum wage, and maybe them talk about some land opportunity and all of this. I hope all of that you get a chance to do it, and I hope you will, you know, go through and do it for them. You understand? So big up on yourself, my subscriber. Remember, all of my friends are PMP. All of my friends are PMP. Up to today, one call me, I never know she PMP. I say, yeah, PMP? She say, yeah. I said, I never know. So, we just live good. And today I was watching another vlogger in Seaview. And the PMP tent over here, so, and the JLP tent, and then I go back and forth. And it was so nice to see that nobody never hide. When they show, when the people in my JLP, I pass them, I say, shower. And when they don't want to pass them, I say, whatever. And I saw, and me just sit down here before I go work, and just start watching myself. I live to see Jamaica to this day. That is very good. That was very good. Because back in the day, yeah, you're afraid to wear the colors. You're afraid to wear the colors. The people associate you, say that you why you have on green, why, yeah, back in the day, way back. So it's so nice. So, you know, that's a good progress. That's a good progress so far, right? So you see the two set of people, and them dip on camera, them not response. People I see them face, them not hide, because them get wiser and intelligent, and know say politics are politics. Politics are politics. You understand? Because at the end of the day, whoever win, we still have to go to go work. Nobody not argue with nothing. We still have to go to go work, right? We still have to do overtime. We still have to do with this. We still have to do with that, because nothing is given to us just like that. You understand? Nothing. So nothing not change. It's just the same difference. You know. But am I party win, right? Am I party win? But more the feeling we did a party did win. Me just want over win. Just step up and then game with the violence and the hospital situation, the healthcare situation, man. That's all. That's all me really want to see. People can come down and not feel afraid. Them can, you know, and not feel threatened or terrorized or whatever. And when they're sick and go to the hospital, you're there in Jamaica, you feel sick, you know, if you have run about, you have fly, come back up, you can say you're going to a hospital and know, a public hospital, and know that your health come first and you are being taken care of to the best of their ability. You understand? Yeah. So, with all that said and done, guys, congratulations again. And PMP, understand this. I want to make JLP win. Understand this. Blame on yourself. Because I found an undercover JLP. Blame on yourself. And this will teach you also that every vote counts. So by the next election, one will go out and one will vote. Understand? You guys will go out. I remember when my kids turned the age of voting age, I bring them out. Yeah, man. Bring out Shane and Ashanti, reach age, bring out Shanti. And yet still, back in the day, when I was back home, I pay big people go vote, they never pay a winner mine. It was like, come on, you see the thing about Jamaica, especially the older folks, them, is like, yeah, pitting in a matter what. I guess when they reach about 40, them start acknowledge you as an adult. And so my grandmother never tell me, say, come put on your clothes and go vote. We just know some of vote and we just still go vote. And I left Jamaica in my late 20s. You understand? In my late 20s. And I never voted one time. And I came here now and got my citizenship and I vote. Every chance election run, I vote. And I bring my kids them into it to let them know, say, your point and your value and your everything counts. You understand? Everything accumulates. You understand? Your count matters. Your vote matters. So that's what I teach them and let them know. So if the party win, just know that you are a part of that win. And if the party lose, just know that you did your part and whoever left and didn't do their part, that's on them. Just like PMP. You understand? The GLP got to go to them part and you guys just talk, or procrastinate and just go on with yourself and never go vote. Never went out and vote. And I've said it again, PMP, you guys get GLP to win. That's what's up. That's what's up. You understand? Thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe. And let us agree to disagree, right? And nothing. Come in, this still come and say congratulations if it was the other party. Come in, I'm not against Mr. Mark Holding. I'm not against him. So, you understand? But next time, alright? Thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe. And I'll catch you another video. Boop. I'm out. That's what's up.